Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this week's NXT. Here in the main event, we have two potential championship contenders in Brock Lesnar and Malachi Black teaming up to take on the number one contenders for the tag team championship, the Disciples of the Apocalypse and the Fiend and the Undertaker.
It's an interesting pairing we got going on here with Brock and Malachi. I'm not sure if these two can get along long enough to make it through this tag match.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, but you never know. We've seen weirder things.
We have seen weirder things happen. I mean, heck, I've seen Brock Lesnar in a sombrero.
Oh, jeez, it's not the mariachi band.
Yes, the mariachi band. That happened.
That was great. That was a highlight of Brock Lesnar's career, hands down.
I don't think we're getting mariachi Brock for tonight, though. I think he's got a much more serious demeanor and is taking the Disciples of Apocalypse very, very serious.
We got what I like to call a pissed off farmer.
Oh yeah, the old Minnesota farm boy.
He definitely looks prepared, confident, and focused.
You know, I got a question for you, Brandon.
I might have an answer for you.
It's very possible. I wonder how much the NXT GM is paying Brock Lesnar for him to work weekly.
I don't know, quite frankly, I do not want to know because it might make me throw up.
It's a very fair point.
You know, staying on the Brock Lesnar subject of things, what do you think is going through his mind right now? Like, is he thinking of a game plan for both him and Malachi, or is he just thinking about himself?
It's Brock Lesnar. He's thinking of himself.
Yeah, I guess so. I probably should have thought that one out before I asked, but oh well.
I mean, Malachi Black, I know he's thinking of how can we win, because he's not Brock Lesnar.
You never know. Malachi understands that Brock Lesnar is the one standing in between him and a championship opportunity.
I definitely think the Disciples of Apocalypse are going to have more to say about the championship match than Malachi nor Brock will have a say in it.
Oh, absolutely. You know, they have their marching orders. Beat these two to a pulp. Make sure neither of them can make it to the pay-per-view.
Only time will tell.
Indeed. I like one of the jackets. It's kind of cool.
It's a very interesting jacket. I'm not so sure about the spikes, but to each their own, I suppose.
Well, I mean, you could say about his spikes like the earlier spikes. Why? You can't use them. You're not using them. You're just there for looks.
Well, you could use them. It just probably wouldn't end too well for... I'm not going to finish the rest of that. I'm not going to finish the rest of that.
Here's one of my favorite...
Ladies and gentlemen, get ready for 45 minutes worth of entrances.
Say what you want about the length of entrance. This one is one of my favorite entrances.
I'm not hating. It's just really, really long.
I wish they would like, at least power walk to the ring, not walk, just normal walk, slow walk. Speed things up here. We're on a schedule, TV schedule.
That mask will haunt me for as long as I live.
Just imagine you wake up from a nice, beautiful sleep, open your eyes, and that is what you see.
I don't want to.
Me neither.
That's not on my to-do list. If I ever wake up in the morning and just see a fiend standing over me, I know I've done something horribly wrong.
If I wake up and I see that, I'm trying to go back to sleep.
Nightmare.
Oh no. A methodical pace. He's just making those two great.
But Brock's already wanting to kill him, and I mean, making Brock Lesnar wait, it's only going to make it worse.
Oh boy, yeah.
No yawning on the job.
Hey, don't tell me how to do my job. I'm certified.
Certified lunatic like this man.
Yeah, you could say that.
You would have him locked up in the crazy bin.
I think he'd feel just at home.
Gives me chills every time I see this entrance.
I don't understand how somebody can put themselves into this place. I understand people can go to dark places and bring something out of them that they don't like. But this is just a whole nother level.
I think Bray likes it, that's the problem.
I believe he does. The mask is just a smile. It was a creepy smile like that.
Reminds me a lot of the Joker.
This thing's scarier than the Joker.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is.
The iconic gong.
From someone who's had the chance to hear that gong in person, it sends chills down your spine.
Very few things would do that to me, and I truly believe that thing would definitely make me feel like nothing I've ever felt before.
You ever had the hair stand up on the back of your neck and goosebumps at the same time and you feel like something's watching you? That's the exact feeling you get when that gong goes off.
I get goosebumps right now just thinking about it. You know, he says he's from Death Valley. How does he live in Death Valley? They're known with black. It was extremely hot there. I think the black would just make it worse. I would die from a heat stroke.
He must have really good air conditioning.
He got that high-class air conditioning.
There's that central air going on.
The central air is top tier. How's that? I wonder if he's looking at Bernie. Ah!
Jesus.
You know, I think this journey to the ring was a little quicker than the ones I remember.
It's a lot quicker. It's... I remember it used to take 15 minutes for him to get down to the ring.
Well, then again, for the most part, I just saw his like WrestleMania entrances, and that's a really, really long ramp.
I mean, especially at 33.
Yeah, he needs almost a walker.
Anyway, we're underway.
Fiend starting off strong. Modified rock bottom.
Quick cover here, one. The Fiend now looking to pound away, and Lesnar responds with a huge clothesline.
There's one.
Suplex. Yep. You keeping count, or do you want me to?
I'll probably lose track, so it's best if you would do as well.
All right.
Oh, hey, well, Malachi.
Right hand from Malachi. Now he's holding him in place. That's one way to get to the Fiend.
Ref, you better keep an eye on that. We can't be having that here in our main event. We're a classy show here. Ooh. Big kick.
Boot right to the face.
Thumps on the chest. Fiend, though, just like that, turns everything around.
Oh. Brutal reverse DDT. The Fiend's like, I am getting out of here. I need a coffee break. I need something.
Let the big, tall, scary man get in. See, he just kicks him in the face. And then drops
Leg
him
drop.
on him.
Kip up by Malachi. Another big boot.
This is down.
Down, boy, down.
And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, our next show will be Super Brawl Revenge. We have every title on the line. There's 2 new titles that are being introduced, and new champions will be crowned for those titles. It is sure to be an amazing event.
Hot tag by Brock.
Wait, Just interrupt me there, Jesus.
I got a job to do.
And I gotta plug my show.
Continue.
Brock Lesnar is another suplex.
Everyone's over at 2.
Lesnar, what's he? Throws Taker. Miss.
I'm kind of curious about those 2 new belts, though.
I have been told one will be defended on television every single week.
TV title, there you go. Let's see if he can, whoever gets crowned champion can have the run that Rob Van Dam did in ECW.
And that's one guy I think was misused after his time in ECW.
He seems to be being used pretty well here in NXT, so.
Somebody's got to do the guy justice.
Indeed. But back to the action in the ring. Lesnar was going for something. I'm not sure what, but there's a running knee.
Is that a running or a sliding?
Either way, it worked.
That is true. Malachi back in the ring. He's got to yell at the crowd. He said some gibberish. Ah! He's doing it again.
He's trying to get Undertaker up, and well, he got him up, but not the way he probably intended to.
Well, big miss.
Taker with the flying clothesline.
Oh, the wrist. Not the wrist. Can't
No
close
wrist,
or
you
can't
can't-
choke slam.
Makes the last ride a little bit hard, or not last ride, but the old school a little bit more difficult. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, for my mishap.
And speaking of old school, cover.
1, 2,
Kick
and
out.
kick out.
You know, if he didn't kick out there, Lesnar was a little slow out there getting in the ring. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
I definitely did. Brock didn't think it was going to be an issue until it was a 2 count, and he's like, I got to do something.
Luckily for him, he didn't need to interfere. Malachi was able to hold it. What the hell is that? RKO? A cutter?
A modified RKO. Then we got Air Black.
Hey.
Hey, what? This is
PG-13
the man's
right
last
there.
name.
Alright, let us slide this time.
It is your show, so.
The Fiend did not take that lightly, just threw him on his face. Felt it was very disrespectful what Malachi just did to him. Fiend, jumping.
To the top. What is this?
Diving
Double axe handle.
Misses the stomp though. Ooh,
Malachi pump knee.
work the arm. Now, how does this part right here not just snap people's arms?
Tell you the truth, I have no idea. I think it's a little bit of a strategy from Malachi to maybe set up Bray Wyatt for Brock Lesnar's Kimura.
Well, he's run out of time for that.
Indeed, because I think we're about to see Sister Abigail.
That right there, what Wyatt is doing, it might be the creepiest thing in the world.
It chills me to the bone.
You know, I'm a smaller statured man than Wyatt is, and I cannot do that.
A lot of flexibility. Sister Abigail connects. Hook of the leg.
1,
1,
2,
2, and 3.
3. Winners, the Disciples of the Apocalypse. And, it kind of looks like Lesnar was almost hesitant to come in there,
Again, it goes back to what I was saying during the entrances. Brock Lesnar's not real good in tag teams. He doesn't do well with others.
That's true, and you see how that ended up. He gets a loss on the scorecard. Malachi Black falls victim to Sister Abigail. And I am just getting word that the main event at Super Brawl Revenge will be for the NXT Championship. It will be Shimonage defending against Brock Lesnar and Malachi Black in a triple threat.
Ooh. So at least now Shimonage now has some time to prepare, and he knows who he's going to be facing.
That is true, but that takes away the champion's advantage. Now it's what Scott Steiner says. He's got a 33.3% chance of winning.
Something like that. I was never a huge math guy.
You might not be a math guy, but you got to get down with the Steiner math.
Steiner math. I don't see Scott nor Rick anywhere around.
That is true. Anyways, thank you for tuning in to NXT, and do not forget, tune in this Sunday for Super Bowl Revenge. Good night.
Let's go. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Friday Night SmackDown. Here in the main event of the evening, we have the debut of the Enforcer, Gabriel Matthews, taking on former United States Champion Austin Theory. And this Gabriel Matthews, from what I've seen from what he's done in other companies, man, this kid's special. He has actually chased Walker Andrews, the current undisputed Universal Champion, out of other companies like TNA, Ring of Honor, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Walker Andrews has essentially run from this man his entire career. It'll be very interesting to see what he does here on the SmackDown roster.
Interesting indeed. The world of wrestling entertainment is a completely different battleground, so to speak. He's been able to beat Walker in all these different places, but can he do it in the biggest place of them all?
Only time will tell whenever we eventually do get that one-on-one match. But tonight, he has to get through Austin Theory.
Have we seen Theory since he's lost his title?
This is his first match back after he lost the United States title to Gunther.
He's definitely got a lot riding on this. He just, so to speak, just lost his title. First match back. He's got to put on a big showing. It has to be a good showing, too.
Oh, absolutely. And what better way to do it would be against Gabriel Matthews, a man trying to come in and target the undisputed champion right now. So it would definitely make a huge statement if Theory can get the victory here tonight. It would do quite a bit for him to get back to the U.S. title, if not a possible down-the-line shot at the undisputed title.
Look at this kid. On his phone. You got a job to do.
That's part of his biggest downfall, is that darn cell phone of his.
Too worried about his social media and not worried enough about winning a match.
But here we go, the in-ring debut of Gabriel Matthews. Here we go. Theory here going for fall away slam. Maybe Theory is taking this a bit more serious than what we initially had thought.
So far, it looks like it picks him up. Big power bomb.
Big time power bomb, gonna turn him over. Theory gonna try to work the legs of the 6'6", 273-pound Gabriel Matthews.
I don't know if I was Theory. If I was Theory, I would do whatever I could to not let this guy get a hold of you. He looks like he could just rip you apart limb by limb.
And that's kind of what Theory's doing. He's playing a little bit of cat and mouse and trying to stay on the offensive the most he can. But at some point, and Walker Andrews found this out all over the world, once he gets a hold of you, he's going to drop you on your head about 1,500 times, and you're not going to know what hit you.
How do you drop someone on their head a half a time?
I'm just reading what is in front of me on this magical piece of paper. Here we go, into the cover, rope break. So far, not what we expected.
Oh, it gets him up again. Is he going to hit another? He does.
Another power bomb. Not what we expected from Gabriel Matthews. Not at all what we expected. I think he found a little bit more than what he had originally thought with men getting back in the ring. And now...
Oh, he just threw him.
Not the time to be showboating, but... Theory in a very good place in this match. Rolling drop kick.
Step on the face. Theory. Top rope. What's he looking for?
Looking. Big splash connects.
You know,
Gabriel Matthews is in a lot of trouble here.
You're hyping him up a little bit, and he's just
not having a good time. Could just be a mad matchup. Nope. Grabs a hood, hooks the heel hook in.
Rope break.
Rope break. Trying to compose himself a little bit. Now flying back. DDT.
Pick him up. Slam the knee.
And again, now you're just going to see him go to work.
He's really focusing on that leg. What could he be looking for with that leg? I mean, I've never
go back
seen
to the
this
heel
guy.
hook.
Ooh.
Double super kicks. Going to the corner. Done up here and super kick.
Wow. Power bomb? Indeed.
Big time. You know, I've heard a couple comparisons from people in the back calling him a mixture of Edge and Dave Bautista.
I understand why.
I mean, just look at the pure power that we've seen in this match. He's been able to just grab a hold of him and throw him around. But Theory is putting up more of a fight than I think anyone had originally thought.
Yeah, when I saw the size of this Gabriel kid, I just thought Theory was in for a rough night. But he's definitely holding his own.
He's holding tough. Theory now, DDT on the outside. To Theory, we may be thinking count out.
So we're at a 6. He picks him up and just walks back into the ring.
Break the count. Oh, setting something up here. Theory plants him. Rope break.
Again.
Costing Theory. That's the second time he's got a rope break.
He's losing focus.
Worrying too much about that darn phone of his. Did this kid just kip up?
I think so.
That is a big...
Spear.
Good God, he cut him in half. 2 and a kick out by Theory, but good God.
That spear came out of nowhere.
Oh, he's going up top. I don't know what to expect. Elbow drop off the top.
Wow, this kid can do anything.
Uh-oh. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. Boot to the gut. Power bomb by Gabriel Matthews. You can tell he's taking a little bit of punishment in this. He's not getting up quite as quick as you'd think. 1, 2,
and 3.
That spear changed the entire complexion of this match.
It did, you know. I don't know, I was kind of skeptical about the way he started his match, but he put it together when it counted, and it's a huge win in his debut here tonight.
Especially against a former United States champion. Don't take anything away from Austin Theory, though. Theory gave this kid a run. Gave him a run for his money. But thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to Friday Night SmackDown. We will see you next time.